Welcome back to Horizon 2 Forbidden West Burning Shores and my careful Ultra Hard Let's Play. And I have returned from the Burning Shores and checking up on my friends. So I come to Plainsong to check on how it goes for Zoe. And this is not blind as most of my playthrough was. The last blind was 77. Huh. Oh, I can keep that. So she usually closed by the chorus. Is this up here?
No running through the fields, children.
I like the architecture here, but it's very well preserved.
Yes.
The tea master.
So must be off somewhere else. Looks like she left a note behind.
He's clear of mind.
Oh,
Puts things in
yeah.
perspective. I see.
I heard that she wouldn't be here.
She's wiser
No
than
stealing from the kitchen.
I'm not. I don't think. I'm not sure if I actually spoke with her in this ultra hard playthrough before Burning Shores. But let's see what the note says. The long season ahead. Burning Shores companions. Text log data corruption minimal. So just like I'm just going to take a sip of water. Okay. Aloy, if you come to see me, I'm off smoothing things over with the chorus. We may not know what the future will hold, but what is certain is that we'll need the Utari on our side, and for that we'll need the chorus. Surprisingly, Fane of all people seems receptive to my overtures. When the time finally comes to tell him about Nemesis, he just may provide to be an ally. Perhaps even stubborn old vines can be persuaded to grow in a new direction. After things are well on their way here, I plan to set out on a pilgrim to the sacred land. Varl told me much about his homeland and about his mother, Warchief Sona. I must tell her everything that happened, the good and the bad. A daunting prospect, but one I shall see through. Be well, Aloy, until we meet again. So, yeah. So,
You hear about the skirmish?
Warship Sona is very strict, matter of fact, and very focused on duty.
Are they really afraid we'll be attacked?
So,
Best to be ready. You never know.
don't know how she going to react to so and to the news that her only remaining child has died.
Must look pretty bad. Thought any more about what
And speaking about Varl, I should also visit his grave. So that's the direction I'm going to head. So while we are on the way to the base and Val's grave, maybe I can
Her and the Outlander healed the land gods. That's all I need to know.
yeah, so
We need a right singer for his flowering ceremony.
You're given a second We have more important things to worry about. Must not let it go to waste. And my time's best spent in the fields.
I know things have been difficult, but doesn't that make the ceremonies more important?
And how do we find the food to give to the singer? Or to any guests?
And to you.
I'll ask for contributions. But we have to market. He's growing up. And so many other children haven't been so lucky.
You're right. Of course. We shall have his ceremony. That vulgar tribe from the east has set up camp close to Stone Tower.
Wind carry you, Aloy.
It is an honor to be in your presence, Huntress.
that's one thing about this game.
Good luck in the fields today.
In
My day just got a bit better. Another day.
you're younger, maybe.
Plainsong is open to you at all times, Huntress.
Thank you. Yeah, so in the first game you started as an outcast, and lots of people
Stuff for the
was
stash.
suspicious of you. This is of course a payoff, so assuming that you played through Horizon Zero Dawn and then came to Forbidden West, there everybody regards you as a savior and a hero. It's it takes away a bit of the satisfaction of proving yourself. I mean, it's a classic story and also emotional the story payoff. If you start off with people who doubt you or think that you are not worthy, and then you prove them wrong. So it's a bit unusual that you start a game where you are a hero, and so you're a hero for the Osram and for the Karjan, and very soon, right after the embassy, you also become a hero for the Tinak as the person who defeated Rugala's champion. You start out, the Utaru is suspicious of you, and they are also, like Venora, not more protective of their culture and don't want to mingle as much with other cultures. But after you helped them with the field, you're also welcome in the Utaru. But for the most of the game, everyone you meet are thankful for you. So that's a thing that makes the emotional payoff more difficult, like storytelling wise. Uh, I mean, it would be easier to have people liking the more of the game if there would be something in the start of the game that would make everyone hate or dislike her. Uh, but that would also be something like repeating similar stories. So it might be a cheap trick to do something new, that and having Aloy having to prove herself once more. But that's just an observation of how this differs from Zero Dawn, and that makes it even more stark contrast in how she's like the story of the Forbidden West is much about Aloy learning the importance of the found family, like finding her home in the friends she met along the way. And so starting out, they're not wanting to involve other people, and just thinking that way would be an hindrance to her, and also that she would get them killed. To enjoying their company and appreciate their help, even if she was sort of right that it did got some of them killed. Let's see. I'm on my way to a base, so this would be a good way to it. Yeah. Yeah, so that makes the contrast even larger than everybody is appreciative of her, but she don't want to be any bit of appreciative in return. Dismisses everyone that thanks her. So, and that's an unsympathetic trait, and I know that it's part of the character arc of learning to appreciate the friends in the end of the game, but that comes on with the cost of making her unsympathetic, so more people don't like how Aloy behave, and to some portion don't understand it. I think it's understandable if you think about her history of growing up an outcast and not actually have had much time to make any type of friends. How would a person be if they grew up without having any time with other children or friends of any type? Only one parent and our kids to play with. But an explanation of it doesn't make it any... It's still unsympathetic. Okay, we are here at the base, and this is the place for the Varl's grave. Up here. It's a bit snowy, I think she's cold, so we got an outfit for that. This could be warmer, but still has it still doesn't cover the arms. That's probably for mobility. But this should be a little bit warmer. Oh, you're cold. Let's warm up a bit by fire then. I think you can actually warm your hands. Campfire? No. Not this. No. I thought there was one where she held out her hands. Okay, maybe not. Here you can at least warm your hands. Well, let's go to the grave then. I hope you have warmed up. I would love if the game actually, you know, that's what you want in most game is acknowledgement of the things that you do in it. You want to do things and then see the reactions of it. And that's, for example, the reaction of quests, that you see how the world has changed. Or like if you're shooting an enemy and you see that it reacts to the hit. And that's a difference in, you know, in many games that doesn't have that type of precise animation mechanics. That might be too much to go into, but if you see if you hit an enemy and you see they react to it, like they make a sound and and get thrown back, and you can see a different reaction depending on what part of the body. Like if you're hitting a person in the right shoulder and the right shoulder gets flung back, that's sort of the physics of it. But all of this is the game showing the result of your actions. And in this case, if I'm standing by a fire and if I got warmer clothes on me, I would like to see the reaction of Aloy not huttering, not feeling cold. So in the game, you have the reaction is tied to the weather. If it's snowing, she's feeling cold. If she's in a hot region, she's feeling warm. And that doesn't seem to be any connection of actually what clothes you are using, or if you are by a fire or cooling down in water or something. So I would love to actually have a reaction that I see she's cold, I'm trying to do something to as a reaction to it, and see that the game recognizes that thing I do. That's the same thing also about the machines before earlier. How they react, but we can talk about that later. For now, just take the moment to speak with Varl.
Hey, Varl, I'm sorry I haven't visited sooner. I guess I have a lot to catch you up on. After rescuing Beta and Gaia, I tracked down the last Zenith. Even took down a Horus he brought to life. I met someone too. Seika. We had a lot of ups and downs, but I couldn't have stopped Laundra without her. She's really special. I never thought I'd feel this way about someone. I don't know if we'll ever be anything more, but for now it's enough.
Yeah, as she said, I never visited Varl here in my Ultra Hard playthrough. So as I said before, when the game got released, the hardest difficult was very hard. So I considered my first play of the game as my canonical play. Like the very hard let's play was my story of what happened in the Forbidden West, and that's when I did the Ultra Hard. That was more for the like the trophy. And I skipped some of the things what I did the first time as talking to Varl. But now I have spent so much time here, so this has become the canonical version of my story. that's similar of how I'm playing some more story games like Life is Strange and or the Quantic Dream games like Beyond Two Souls or Detroit. I usually want to play it just once, even if it's not the best outcome, because um, because that's my version of the story. So I did play. I have started, or I did it a long time ago. I started a second playthrough of a Witcher 3 just because I wanted to um, uh, get another version of the story, but usually I just accept the first playthrough as my version of the story. Okay, so I spoke to Varl about Seika, but I didn't say anything about her
It seems quieter when it snows.
to Beta. Now I want to also check up on Alva, but on the way there I'm probably going to also speak to Kotalo if I can see her. So now when we are in-house I can switch out. Still don't want to confirm the news.
Stay safe out there, okay?
Okay, bye. I still have a hard time to find my way in the base. And I still haven't gotten to the why I actually love Horizon. But I think we're going to have a bit of time on our way to the arena and Kotalo. So we should have time for that. But that would be in the next episode of Burning Shores Epilogue.
You look geared up for battle. Always a smart choice. I've got nothing to report.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
Alright, let's trade then. Do you have something? No, you don't have the thing I actually want. I could bought some resources. Let's see, what do we have in buyback? Nothing interesting. I did this big mistake in at one time when I prepared for Burning Shores. I sold off almost everything I had because I For some reason, I didn't think about getting new legendary outfits and weapon in the Burning Shores, and that's why I didn't save my luminous brain stems, and that cost me a lot of grinding. I'm sorry about that.
Next time, perhaps you could make a purchase.
Not those things, but yeah, we'll continue in the next episode on the road to Kotala.
No nonsense, just trade.
But maybe not here. Okay. Well, yeah, here is good. That's good. No, we can actually go here. Let's take one, because I prefer you to not bothering me about making a purchase. So continuing hunting, that's and also collecting herbs, that's for the healing, for the travel packs, but maybe mostly for the skins and other things that are really valuable. That's the same reason for hunting crabs and lobsters, is that it's one of the most and fastest way to get shards if you don't care about using glitches. I haven't taken a closer look if those shard glitches are still functioning in this version 1.23. Ah, those are actually like corn. Right. I wanted to take this opportunity to fix my drinks and my food. So this is weapon stamina, that's good, and value search. This is actually good. I could use weapon stamina also. I have used mostly the value search boosting food. So this is mostly good. I'm just going to need to produce more overdraw potions. Thank you. I'm also want let's see. The only way to actually produce the fast travel. I'm not sure if that's true, but this is one way to do it at least. and using some of my wild meat that I have gathered. I only have 3,000 left now. That's it. And some more trap crafting. Oh, out of blast paste again. Get me some blast paste. Get me some blast paste. What do we have more? This is not going to be upgraded, and neither is this. This one I want to upgrade. Not that, not that, not yet at least. Last argument. This one I also want to upgrade. That's maybe even more important than the other one. Because of the freezing. It might be better for freezing than the other. And I recently found a lot of more brainstems, so I can do this. Okay, actually need to hunt water wings, apex water wings, and I'm out of brainstems again. Create a job. Okay, we're done here. Right. So the things I wanted to talk more about was the actual terraforming system and the whole concept of the Horizon game, of the tension between ecology and technology. So that are the things that I wanted to actually trying to explain how that made me love Horizon Zero Dawn in the next episode. So bye for now.